No, it's way too long. See, that's why I don't like this fucking waste of training, man. If you don't have gold, you fucking lose everything. Shit. That's why I don't do. That's why I play games and fucking get the shit in the game. What the fuck is saying? What the fuck is saying? Wait a second, wait a second. I just want to see the comment, give me a second. Yeah, the other stream closed, man, I don't know why. He said when I tried to go to the game slasher playmaker, yeah. Do you think a 6'8" small forward slasher gold build? Slasher playmaker. I was looking at it just a few minutes ago. I was about to just start a new build just like that. I was thinking about it. I look at the stats, slasher playmaker, and I was thinking about the same builds of last year. And last year, the shooting guard was way better. The 6'8" shooting guard was way better than the 6'8" small forward. The 6'8" small forward was way too stiff. He was not moving around, dribbling around. So it's like dribbling with Kyrie or dribbling with fucking how do you call that? Wait, give me a second. Let me think precisely how it feels, because I can't say anything and just like, oh, damn, that's easy, because it's like, I would say the exact player how it feel like when you have the sixth. Okay, it was like, it's like dribbling with Kyrie or dribbling with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo, he can run, but you really need to have a lane to run. Kyrie, you just like make a step forward and already accelerate. Yeah, the 6'8" small forward was built like a guard, so it's fucking easy to move and everything. The 6'8" small forward was built like base, like they made sure it was not OP, so they really like lower his cap. The speed is really lower. Everything is lower, man. It's not nice. The way he moves. The only difference that you get, the only bonus you get with the small forward is that the small forward can get the big man contact dunk. That's the only thing. So that's really the only thing. Like, so I did the small forward to get the big man contact dunk, and I stayed all season with that. I was like, oh yeah, it was worth it because I did some big man contact dunk. But then, as soon as at the end of the season, when I said, okay, I will try the 6'8" shooting guard for fun, bruh, I didn't use the small forward anymore. I'd rather be smaller and be 6'8" shooting guard, but he moves so much, so well that you can move everywhere and do just everything. So you just run everywhere, do everything super fast, like you're Superman, and you're 6'8", so you can grab boards, you can dunk in the paint, standing dunk at 77, so you get standing dunk. So even if you don't get the big man contact dunk, you got so much standing dunk that you still dunk in traffic. And because big man contact dunk is for contact, really contact dunk. But with that type of guard, then you're gonna just have to use the speed to burn past people, and you use like fucking athletic dunks, and it's crazy. It was like fucking OP, man. And you said slasher playmaker, slasher. I checked this year the slasher. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, the slasher they don't when you ask don't. But the mid-range game is way too OP in this game. So this year, the mid-range game and the post-move game, like Carmelo and Kobe, it's way too OP. So you need that. So I suggest you to do playmaker or three-point shooter and athletic player, because you don't need to be 99 dunks to dunk in traffic. Really, it's just a matter of speed and footwork and space. So with the speed of the playmaking that you have, you're going to be able to create a lane and drive in the paint. So you won't need to have 99 layups and 99 dunks. So with that, you can get the shots instead, mid-range or threes as a shot creator or a three-point shooter. And with that, you can be a complete player, like mid-range, three-point. And the main thing is to focus on your playmaking skills. So you break ankles and you shoot in their face, or you break ankles and you drive over everybody. So just like you become the main shit. But yeah, you don't need to be a pure slasher, because when you don't have shot and you be by yourself in the park and you need to win, and you have to you can't rely on the others, then you're gonna keep losing key games every time. That's why I realized that as a big man, even as a big man, I need like at least a mid-range game. See, now you lose, so they don't give you the fucking points, man. Fucking waste of time. That's at last training I don't do no more training. See, they fucking don't give you shit. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I see the drop step 2 on B. They don't give you as much. They don't pay as much. Okay, right, let's go keep story mode on. True. Because yeah, because I made sure come here, mid-range game is on fleek this year. So because the reason is, what I did when I'm not sure about the build is I go play online ranked game. Go play online ranked game. And if you're my player, you want him to be like Russell Westbrook, then go play online ranked game, take the Thunder, and use Russell Westbrook like he was your my player. And then go in the game and try to dunk all game long. Don't just stop. No, try to dunk all game long, because when you play my player, you have your player no sub, all game long. You dig? Then okay, see if he really does he still dunk in the fourth quarter when he tired and when he get pushed back and against a fucking lockdown defender. Does he really dunk? I tried last year because I was about to spend BC on this shit, and no, he don't. So pure slasher, and then I did with Shaq. So I went to the there's a mode online where 5 versus 5 all-star team up, and I pick Shaq, and I play against maybe Kristaps Porzingis on this thing. And so Kristaps doesn't have a gold lockdown defender and all that, but still, when Shaq was tired, he was not dunking at the end of the game, fourth quarter, or when he was running too slow, not catching up, he was not dunking. And then when he was pushing back, he was not dunking. When he was double teamed, so I had a pure 99 Shaq with Hall of Fame badge, everything, but he was not dunking. So I was glad I didn't spend all my VC on my player that at the end of game he doesn't dunk. But the shooters, the shot creators, end of game, nobody can dunk, nobody can do layups. You have big men in the paint, nobody can drive, nobody can even catch a rebound. Then that's when the mid-range game, the shooters, they come out, pop, pop, pop. They make a fucking spin move shot because even the sharpshooter, they can't get open, and then they can't, then they go so far and they miss. So you really need the fucking shot creator. You cannot count on the plays they make turnover. So that's why I say if you make a playmaker, shooter, because you're gonna be by yourself the whole season. You need to survive. People that make lockdown defenders, man, I did that, and when you need just a bucket to win the game, you just can't. And then you force the basket, you force and you try to drive and you skip and you don't even shoot. But if you create a shooter, I never shoot before. I used to always be a big man, always, because I suck at shooting. Okay. But then I couldn't finish games in the park, so I was like, what the fuck? So what the fuck? This nigga, this face cam is on peak. Okay, so I couldn't finish games in the park, but I used to suck at shooting, so I was always a big man. But because I had no choice to do my thing by myself, I made a shooter and I learned to shoot. So if you make a shooter, if you're not good at shooting, make a shooter. You're gonna have no choice but to learn how to shoot throughout the whole season, bro. At the end of the season, you're gonna learn how to shoot fadeaways and you're gonna learn your own motion and you're gonna be the shit. But if you do a slasher and you only dunk, all you're gonna do is dunk. At the end of the season, you're gonna be choking when you're gonna be open at the tree and you're gonna still dunk. But when you know how to fucking cross over people, you don't need to have 99 dunks to dunk. Just like 70s, you crossover, slasher, bow, fucking athletic speed. Because the whole shit is the speed. That's why I'm a big man and I cross people over and the speed works. Let's keep it rolling. Do I have a call? Alright, very good. So yeah, I would suggest, even in my next build, it's gonna be a shooting something, man, because the shooting is too OP. Even as a defender, 7'3", the little guards, they come, they run, and then they just do a step back and they shoot in my face. I stretch as much as I could, jump, try to block the shot. I can't, man. They shoot in my face in the park. They don't give a fuck how tall you are, fucking glass cleaner. They don't care. Fucking small guard, just step back. So if you're 6'8" and you can shoot, and you can dunk, because 6'8" they can dunk in traffic, they can grab boards, they can fucking chase down blocks, they OP as fuck, and they shooting guards, so they move like point guards, so they move easy, lateral quickness. You know, the fucking small forward that I have, he was so slow lateral quickness, he was in the 50s, or no, 60s, he was 61, 61 or 60. I had a 6'10" small forward though. I was 6'10", yeah. He was so slow, man. I couldn't do shit. The 6'8", he was smaller, but the shooting guard 6'8", he got like maximum vert, like in the 90s. So he's super fast and got maximum vert. He run for the rebound, fucking snag rebounds. Yo, it's the shit. The next one I do is the fucking 6'8" shooting guard. I just don't know if I want to do a playmaker, because I learned to dribble with a big man. So I'm way better at dribbling with people that have no skills. So if I do a playmaker, I might, if I do a shooting guard, I might not need the ball handling skills because I already use the pace like James Harden. But if you're not good at using like James Harden slow pace and breaking, then you're gonna need the ball handling to just like break like Curry. But you know me, I play with a big man, so I have to go slow and pop one break, drive like fucking Durant. You know, there you go. Yeah, it's Lady Cider with a fighter. Thanks for the info, man. No stress. I've seen some people make point guards, slashers, shot creators, but yeah, that's the shit. The players, they just don't, man. As soon as you're tired, they don't. As soon as you get pushed, they stop the animation, but you can't shoot. But I realize when you can shoot, you can dunk even easier. You know what? Because they have to guard the two. So they like, oh, they're struggling, and you right there, you about to shoot in their face like Kobe. So they're struggling, and then you just break the ankle and dunk. So it's like it's so easier. But when you just a pure slasher and just trying to find a lane, push, use the strength, trying to find a lane, yo, you just wait, push you back and let you shoot the brick. But if you're a shooter like Kobe, then you know he can't let you open. Then if he close out, then you just pull, spin move, drive, one dribble, one step, pow! Dog, I'm telling you, dog. So yeah, yep. So yeah, I'm telling you, the shooting game is the shit. The shooting game don't give you all the lane. You just have to be shaking from mid range. If they leave you open shot, keep shooting the mid range. Then you're gonna be on fire. When you're on fire, it gives you plus 10 of everything. So if you have 83 points, then you get on fire, you get 93 points. God damn, that's why I always get my play on fire because he's slow. So he has to be on fire, he get on fire, he get more speed, and then he become like Durant. So I'm like, damn. So that's what you have to think. So when you play, you have, first off, you just make like easy buckets. Easily up, easy shot. Okay, you're on fire. Now you're on fire. Now let's get it lit. But yeah, like you see, I always do the move one step before I touch the opponent. Don't let the opponent touch you because it would stop your move. So I get space, and then I do the move one step. So the next step is when you skip the player, and then you go for it. So you have to do the step one step. So the next step is when he's skipping this player, and then when he start touching you, it's like when you start driving. So instead of pushing you back, he's pushing you forward because you're already driving your way. You know what I'm saying? So then you just go for it, and boom, finish this shit. You see, I dunk on him, and I ain't got much dunk though. I ain't got much dunk, and you see, I drive on him, and I ain't got much. I'm a playmaker, but they didn't give me much attribute. You know, dunks. Driving dunk, I got 60 driving dunk, and you see how I dunk? Just because I fucking step, I set my way up, you know what I mean? And then 60, but so he's really just a standing dunk. But driving dunk, like I just did, it's really like ball control 51. So it's really like the pace, really like. It's not just shaking. It's really like James Harden. Pow, pow, look good. You know, and then you see the speed, man. That's the speed, bro. That's what I get. So it's not the speed. It's like when you shake him, you get the step, and then you start doing your shit before he touch you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let him push you to do your shit. You do your shit. Like LeBron, he just drive over people. He does his step. Rah. Catch the fall, bro. No, not much strength though. rebound? How much rebound? Rebound's good. It's not even max yet. Okay, and then you see the replay. Yeah, the weight, that's a good question. I'll tell you for in a minute. So yeah, like I tell you, create space, don't let them touch you, and do your stuff before they touch you. So you're already doing your stuff and they have to stop your shit. So I start and I create space. And I create space, I create one step, so he has to do one step before you even touch me. So I'm already doing the next step. So I'm already doing the next step. So crossover, gone. Crossover, gone. Not gone towards him. I'm going toward a place that would give me an extra step. So I'm going toward open space. Then I got space for one extra step. I take it. You're gonna have to take it. I take advantage. Donc, in the lane. You dig. Space, space, space. Let go. Too late. I get my lane. Pow, stimulate. Alright, about the weight though, that's a good question because the second one I was trying to do, I was wondering what weight to do also because I tried both. I tried the big man 7 feet 3 with maximum weight and big man 7 feet 3 with minimum weight. And I put one big man defense and playmaker, so he has maximum speed and ball handling, and the other one was playmaker and slasher, so maximum speed and ball handling. Those are because every time you put defense on anything, defense give a lot of speed and athleticism. Defense boosts all the speed, vert, athleticism, lateral quickness. That's defense. So you put that with ball handling, you at like maximum defense. You're like a fucking Kawhi Leonard, like, but not much shot. So then, okay, so to explain clearly, okay, I did 1 7 feet 3 minimum weight and 1 7 feet 3 maximum weight. Played both. 7 feet 3 minimum weight, he gets pushed back like a bitch. He get pushed back. He cannot post people up. He cannot box out. He get out box. He get out rebound. And the maximum weight 340. Oh dog. The minimum is 225, so mine is 225. Maximum 340. You just run in the paint, sit there, good luck, try to push him out. Then you stand there, box out, you just don't move. You got the ball, you just don't bother. I mean, the weight, what I mean is the weight really matters this year. It really matters, and the character was still a 60 overall. So he was never, I didn't put no VC on him. He was just 60, just trying out. And he was outboxing people, grab a double, and yo, it was just too crazy, man. I was like, damn, man. But he got not. I mean, the thing is, I did a 7 feet 3 big man, so he was really slower than the seven. I also compare the speed. The problem is the acceleration. The first step. It's not when you run side to side of the court because once you get your speed, you run. But the first step, the reaction, the acceleration is so slow and fucking heavy that it's annoying. You're playing all night with a player that is like a fucking big truck. So with the fucking heavy light character, you run around, you have fun, you just and you can like when you want to get open for 3 points and everything, you just run. But with the maximum weight, you can even get open for threes. I tried with the stretch big. You can't get open for three, too slow, man. You just so you stay there and you just stay there and either you shoot over the defense or hope that it keeps open. But the weight it really slow the player down. You feel it when you try to run. Like look at my player when I try to run. Okay, wait. Look at my player when I try to run. Always slow. Then the other one is even slower. It's like you have to carry a big weight to start moving. But the weight was so strong. I was dunking in the paint and I had no dunk abilities yet. But it's just the fact that they really put the weight that if the others are weaker, they have no effect. So everybody is weaker because everybody want to go fast. Everybody want to go fast, and everybody want to save money, and they don't put it on strength, they put it on shooting. So everybody is fucking weak. Yo, this is terrible. This is crazy. And then also, I'm a 7 feet 3, the lightweight. Okay, that's me. And I did a pro AM game earlier today. There was two fucking glass cleaner, maximum weight, super strong. They destroyed me so bad that I stopped going to the paint. I stopped. I was at the top of the 3-point line. Fuck it. Yo, I got dunked at least 10 times. At least I got dunked at least 10 times. And that's because I left this bitch. I said fuck the paint. I'm not going back in this paint, bruh. But the other one, they got dunked at least 20 times, bruh. They were dunking every single time. They take the ball, post, push down, back down everyone, then just go press the fucking drop step, boom, drop step over everybody. Whole game, bro. We lost like crazy, bro. I was off. I couldn't drive. I couldn't do layup. All the layup was missing because when you hit them in the paint, they fuck the whole layup and you know, everybody was off. So the weight is such a factor this year. They were just standing in the paint. You couldn't do nothing. You can even box out or try to grab the rebound because they don't reach to the ball. They just but yeah, think about it. The thing is, if you was thinking about being a glass cleaner, they're already fucking slow. I get maximum speed and I'm at fucking 40, 44 and I'm maximum speed, so they're already slow. You cannot be faster than 40. So you know you can sacrifice the speed and put max weight, you don't care because you're gonna be slow anyway. But if you're a small forward, like my small forward was fucking heavy and that's why it was fucking bullshit boring. I'd rather have a fucking quick player and grab boards, run everywhere, do a ton of shit, then have a slow player that try to catch up and then run left. Oh, then you run right because the ball is already over. Oh, then you run. You know, like DeAndre Jordan, you just run left and right, and everybody play, and the Jordan just run left. Ah, already too late, right, and then he tired. No. I would say either minimum or medium weight, but not max, unless you want to already sacrifice the speed like the glass cleaners. Because no matter what you do, the max speed is 40, and the max speed for ball handlers, big man, is 44. So, and when I had the 6'10" small forward, the max speed was like 70, 71. If you put the minimum weight, everything 71. If you put max weight, it was like 69 for a 6'10" small forward. So if you have a 6'8" small forward, the max speed gonna be like 70 maximum, the low it's in the 70s, and that's why I went with the 6'8" shooting guard. The shooting guard had just more speed and more everything for no reason, more in those because he was a guard, and so it was the shit. If I had to do again, if I had to like use one player to play a game that is most important to win, I go with this one because you don't want to have a glass cleaner that you need a tree and like all you can do is fucking glass, clean the glass now, bruh. And then when I had a glass cleaner and I was always a fucking 7 feet 3 big man, I'm still am. But when the team realized that nobody can score because everybody is fucking off, but you're the big man, you're doing your job, but everybody's fucking off. And they need another shooter. They don't need to replace one of them. They just need another extra shooter. Oh, we need a stretch big. Yo, we gonna need to find another big that can shoot. Cause we off. Yo, fuck off, big. You off, nigga. I was good, bro. But what happened though? They kicked me out because they need shooter. They need someone to score. So yeah, I said fuck it. I'm gonna make me a shooting big man and I'll fuck these niggas. So if you make a player. If you make a slasher and then they say, oh shit, we need a shooter, man, and they kick you out, no, we need a shooter, man, or we need a playmaker, man, no, because they don't like when you go down, they just don't like it. I don't know why. So then, but if you have your shot creator, then you can just do everything. Nobody can tell you shit, bro. It's like for real. No. So yeah, let me see. True, I've seen people make point guard slasher. Yeah, thanks for. If I were to make a small forward slasher, what would? Yeah, yeah, do. So yeah, so finally, what weight I would recommend depends what you want to do. If you want to play like, if you want to play like to get open, run, catch and shoot like Clay Thompson, go for the minimum weight because the maximum weight you just can't fucking get open, and it's fucking sad. You just can't. Then you get tired of it and you just wait in the paint. And you know when the big men they wait in the paint, they get the ball and they shoot, and that's fucking boring. And the other shooters in the fucking deep tree and they stand and they wait a bit because they can't get open. They're too slow. So nah, it's like you're not really playing the game like it could be played though. So the only thing you lose, I think, the only thing you lose when you choose to be a shot creator is that it removes all the defense. The only thing, it removes all the defense and it removes the speed. I don't know why. So you lose speed. But the thing is, you don't need speed. Even if you have 99 speed, the only speed that matters is speed with ball. So if you have 99 speed, like I don't know, you can have 99 speed like Giannis Antetokounmpo. You can have 99 speed like KJ McDaniels. You can have 99 speed like let's say a real one. You gonna understand what I mean. You can have 99 speed like Blake Griffin. He athletic. He can run to 90. Okay, but he doesn't have speed with balls. So when you have the ball, you're gonna have like 60 or 50 speed with balls. So you're gonna be hella slow. You ain't gonna do some crossover, nothing at all. You ain't gonna do nothing. So people gonna choose a fucking athletic archetype because they think, okay, I get max speed with the archetype, so yeah, I'm gonna be good, I'm gonna be fast. No, bruh, it's the speed with ball, and speed with ball, it's in the ball handling skills. So that's why the 6'8" shooting guard is a glitch because the fact that you put 6'8", it removes all the speed. So instead of having 90 speed, you go back to 80 speed because you're 6'8". But then because you're a playmaker, you have maximum speed with ball. So you have 94 speed with ball. So you are 6'8" and you run at 94 speed. And you have fucking 77 dunks and standing dunks because you're 6'8", so you dunk like a fucking small forward, run like a fucking guard, and you toss, you can grab the board, you can block, you can do everything. And then you have to just choose a quick shooting motion like Kevin Durant that shoot over the top, run, step back, plow like Carmelo. Yo, I'm telling you, it's OP, it's OP. But it's OP when you look at all those little things. You know you're just gonna run and they're gonna all apply at the same run. You're gonna run the ball, shake people super fast with the speed with ball. You're gonna have strength and athleticism to just drive past people, then step back, shot creator, shoot over people, face, and there go the man. The slasher gonna be like, oh shit, I ain't got no lane. Oh, I have to pass back. I ain't got no lane though. In your lane. Bruh, fuck this shit. Bruh, fuck this shit for real. The only thing you lose is defense and a little bit of speed, but the ball handling gonna give you the speed that you lose because ball handling, playmaker gives speed and speed with ball and ball handling skills. So yeah, and then you also, the nice thing that they give, because you lose defense, but the nice thing that they give is they give passes. And you know it's 2K, they keep fucking throwing passes out of bounds and everything. So now you're gonna be able to throw full court passes without making turnovers, and you're gonna be able to do flashy pass and jump for layups. And when you see that the contact is coming, you pass out of the shot, but without throwing out of bounds. So you become like. So that's why I was playing 2K17. I was like, God damn, this play is too late. It's too late. He does everything he wants on the court. He does. The only thing he doesn't have is defense. You're gonna have average defense, like 50%, but you're gonna be so fast, so athletic, maximum vert, You gonna jump for the block, bro. Chase down block. You gonna be there. Don't worry, bro. You so tall, 6'8" with the max wingspan. Intercept the pass, bro. This shit is LOP, bro. 6'8". That's gonna be my next one, though. I was just waiting for the weight. That's why I didn't do the 6'8" yet, because I didn't know about the weight. So I'm waiting for the update. But that's why I'm doing the big man, because big man, it's either full or least. But so, but the slasher, I gotta see not slasher. I mean shot critter. I want to see around what weight they don't get pushed back, because even when I'm playing defense against little guards that are lighter than me, I push them back, really push them, like, oh, they get the whole animation of being pushed back and they're just out of the way, like. So, and everybody suck right now, so we don't have defense. But in a couple months, when everybody gonna have a defensive badge, now it really don't matter though. So yeah, maybe like minimum halfway through the weight. But like I said, you don't really need to be super skinny to have all the speed, because the only thing that matters is the speed with ball. As long as you have the ball, you won't run like super crazy. And when you won't have the ball, you're gonna run at 80 speed. But 80 speed is enough to get open at the tree and everything, I'm telling you. When you have 70 speed, that's too slow. And 70 speed is like Carmelo Anthony. You know Carmelo Anthony? He cannot get open like a fucking guard. Like, you have to play in the post and do a shot over the defense because it's too slow. 70s. In the 80s, you can really run, get open like Klay Thompson and catch and shoot. And, yeah. The fastest, tallest guard, is the 6'6" point guard. The tallest, most powerful OP guard, 6'8" shooting guard. The most complete guard that is like a big man and that can do everything but is slow, because like a big man is slow. Then you go with the 6'10" small forward and you can make a lockdown defender, whatever. But then, yeah, 6'6" point guard. I tried the 6'3" point guard maximum speed. Like the 6'3" point guard run at 94. The 6'6" point guard run at like 87. But the 6'6" point guard got such bigger, taller legs that I swear he run the same speed as the 6'3" guard that has 94. Because I was the 6'3" at 94 speed, running the fast break, and the 6'6" with 87 speed was running the same speed, and I couldn't get away in the fast break. And then he runs in the fast break. I tried to catch him up with my 94 speed, maximum speed. I tried to catch up the fast break. I never did, because you fucking long, fucking 6'6". So best guard is 6'6", bro. It's not the attribute of the speed that makes him go fast. It's just that he's so tall. He's gonna make fucking big steps and go faster than all the other guards. But yeah, he's weak though. He doesn't have so much standing dunk as the shooting guard. I think he has like 67 standing dunk, and the shooting guard got like 77. So, but the difference is the point guard got like 71 lateral quickness. The shooting guard got like 65 lateral quickness. So you lose like 6 lateral quickness, but you win like 10 standing dunk. It's like the bargain. So it's either you choose a 6'6" point guard to be super fast with more lateral quickness, or you choose a 6'8" shooting guard to be super strong with fucking 77 standing dunk that he gonna dunk in traffic over people. 77 is like when they drive the ball, just turn around and dunk pow, over everyone in the paint. I was doing that. I was like, God damn it, they have no clue. They have. See, he can even back down Nini. And I got max power, so I will not get stronger than that. And yeah, so I put the max power bar, and it gave me 55 strength. Strength, I got 55, and I'm 225 pounds. Nene is 250, and I can't even back him down. He's on 250. He's 25 pounds bigger, and he's smaller. He's 6'11". I'm 7'3". And what's his strength? Strength 83, and I can't back him down. I just can't. He pushed me back, and he make me miss my layup. And he doesn't have like defensive. He have no defense badge. So just the strength and his weight already neutralize my player with all the badge that I have and everything. So just he has 25 pounds more than me, and he has 30 strength more than me. So let's say 30-30, it's already OP. So you have 30 pounds more than people and 30 strength more than people, or 25-25. Bruh, it's already too strong. Like the difference is the gap difference is really like. I'll try again. See, push, and I press the try to push all I can, bruh. Oh shit. So the weight though, I get weight. I be pushing weight. I be pushing weight. See, this one is easier. He's not as strong. Who's that? Woo! Who was that? Okay, wait. I gotta check who was that and what's his stat, so we can understand. Okay, who was that? Mbaye Mute. Okay, so Mbaye Mute was too weak. Small forward. Mbaye Mute, see, he was getting pushed back like a fucking bitch, bro. Bruh, come on. Camera is so trash. Okay. See, you couldn't. Boom! Boom! Pow! So Mbaye Mute. My baby, 230, so he's 5 pounds bigger than me. He has no defensive badge. So let's see the strength. So he's bigger than me, so the weight was not the factor here, because even if he's bigger than me, he couldn't stop me. 6'8", power forward. Strength 61. He has more strength than me, and he has more weight than me, but he couldn't stop me. But Nene got 20. Nene got 84 strength, so he got 20 more strength, and 25 more strength and 25, but 23 more strength specifically than him, and 250, 20 more. So 20 more strength and 20 more weight is the whole shit. The whole shit. So Nene is 80 strength and 250 pounds, and he destroyed my player. And Mbaye Mute is 60 strength and 230 pounds, and I destroy him. So from 60 strength to 80 strength, and from 230 to 250 is the whole difference. And that don't really remove a lot of speed. It removes maybe 1 point of speed. So instead of having a cap of 94, you're gonna have 93. But the whole difference that it does is crazy. That's a game changer right there. No joke, bro. Yo, I will try again on Nene, see if I can back him down some. Because yo, that shit crazy. So if you put 220, no, if you put a weight of 250, you're gonna be over everyone that been like the minimum weight to be faster, and you're gonna push them down easy like that. And I only have 55 strength. I tried to get out of here, but I only have 55 strength, so only my strength to put them out. So then Mbaye Mute is too weak. I would try on someone bigger. Pick someone your size. I will if I can or bring Nene. Bring Nene. Bruh, Nene never came, bruh. That's one mistake I realized. One glitch, defense glitch. You can post up someone that doesn't is your designated player. If Nene is not my designated player, I cannot post him up. So now it's in Mute, so I can post him up. I have to do pick and roll and make him change so I can post him up. That's so stupid, but yeah. Yeah, you cannot stop me at all, bro. But Nene, 20 pound more and 20 string more, and he just shut me down completely. 20 pound and 20 string, so I would say 250, but you're gonna be slow when you're going around. Not slow, but I mean the acceleration, the kick start, like the first second you start, gonna be like slow and stiff. Ah shit. But then after that, when you running, you good, but turning the corners, everything's gonna be annoying. But you're a shooting guard, so you're gonna be fine. I mean, I'm talking like you're gonna do a small forward. If you do a small forward, it's gonna be annoying. I'm telling you, this stiff, it's gonna be annoying. But the only thing you lose when you don't do a small forward is the big man contact dunk. It's the only thing you lose. But even the shooting is so easier. Like I was making more shots with my shooting guard than my small forward. They have the same release, the same shooting, everything the same. But it was going in more with the small forward shooting guards. Don't know why. This is crazy. Uh, yeah, thanks for that full. Okay. Alright, I got to go, but thanks for the info, man. No stress, take care, bruh. No, make sure you make the right decision, man, cause or just create your player, but don't put the VC on it. Create the player, play the career, see how you feel, but don't put the money on it already. Okay, you're not really a shooter. Okay, I understand what you mean. I'm not really a shooter too. That's why I like to play as a slasher. And if you have the ball handling, yeah, you're gonna be good. Like the point forward last year, yeah, you're gonna be good. Just hope that it's not stiff like last year, man. Last year was, but I was 6'10", not 6'8", so it was way too stiff, too slow. It was sad. It killed the experience. So 6'10", too big. 6'8", you good. You good. If you do 6'8", small forward, but you just catch and shoot, you don't shoot out the dribble. You more like get open and shoot. Like you get open and you just shoot normal. Not need to like do a fadeaway. Just like shake, 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 get normal. Pow, you know. Then you're good. You're really good. But you know, the only thing about the shooting guard, like if you want to play pro AM, everything the real league, the small forward is better overall. You know, I will say better because of the strength and so the rebound and everything. So overall, pro AM, everything. If you want to play with your crew, everything. The thing about the 6'8" shooting guard that everybody was going crazy is because you know at the end of the year last year, people were going crazy about the park and the crazy dribble move and the crazy ankle breaker. So they found the tallest guy that can do the super speed shit and ankle break and also kill the park. So you know the shooting guard was way better for breaking ankles than the small forward, and then shooting and everything. But if you're not a shooter and you're not the ankle breaker, the small forward gonna do the job. You're gonna be high, and then you put some weight, and you're gonna have a good two-way player that can create his own shot. and with the string you're gonna be able to stop people in the paint. Believe me, I just stand there and grab boards. I always get double with my small forward. Athleticism on fleek, you're gonna get double, don't worry about that. See, the speed bar is max, but it's only 44. Acceleration is max, it's only 39, I think. So any type of big man you would have took that have max shit, it's only the 40s anyway. So you don't care about losing speed. You're gonna lose maybe 2 points, 3 points max. They don't kill this. At 2K the way it works is max 3 or minus 3 with the weight, so it's 3 points. So if you go from 79 to 82, that's a changer, because at 80 the pace change. If you go from 85 to 88, it won't change anything. If you go from 89 to 92, it change anything. It change. Ganging. I wonder if I have the badge already. If I have it, I don't need to do it anymore. Okay, no, I don't have the drop set yet. I'm falling asleep, and that's because I'm fucking. Oof. I'm gonna have to. Don't worry, I will change the stream soon. But right now, the way the stream is made makes you fall asleep because I can make too much noise and be entertaining. But don't worry. Yeah, I'm falling asleep so bad I just can't wait for this game to finish. I didn't sleep yesterday much. I sleep only 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and I went to work. And I streamed like more than 20 hours before that. So I streamed 20 hours, slept 2.5 hours, went to work, fucking tired. The day was hell long, and now I'm fucking tired again. And I work tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to do the right thing. Kyrie said he believes you can win without LeBron. Jump forward, man. Candy. Hey, my fucking Mountain Dew, bitch. No, I was not really down to do it again. Like, no, that's it. Alright, I have to go to sleep. Tomorrow I'll play a lot. Alright, thanks man.